And if you had to let the people that are listening know, like one piece of advice that you've learned over your years of just being a man, a father, and a husband, and a son of God, what would that advice be?
I'll go back to what we talked about when we talked about my son Armani and
Mm-hmm.
what we learned from him. There was four things that stood out that were clear when people were speaking uh, about him, and it begins with humility. We all have to be humble ourselves, understanding that we're not in charge, God is in charge. And I think if we're humble, we're able to better communicate with others. And then we'll have number two, we'll have compassion for others. In scripture it tells us about doing things not necessarily for ourselves, but for others. And that's in Philippians 2:3-5. To do nothing out of selfishness, humbly regard others more important than yourselves. I think if
Mm-hmm.
we can practice that as much as possible, we certainly have a wonderful life, with each other. So humble yourselves, have compassion for other people, understand their needs, and if you can help them, or find ways to help. And the other one was kindness. A lot of people talked about his kindness, his smile, and how he was willing to help others and give advice, and whenever the situation was needed. And the last one was love. Love one another. That's the most important thing out of everything. Just like God has loved every one of us.
Yeah.
If we can just focus on those four simple things there, what I can think off the top of my head right now from our experience with Armani and what we learned from his life, I think we'll be better off each and every day.
Yeah.